Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Monday, November 25th, 2024. I'm Donna Wilkinson-Keynes. The Nevis Tourism Authority is currently in the midst of a rebranding of the island. Premier and Minister of Tourism, the Honourable Mark Brantley, made the disclosure at his November 21st press conference.
We have had the Nevis naturally branding for the past 20 years. And it is the view of the Nevis Tourism Authority, and it is the view of the experts whom we have hired, that it is time now for Nevis to relaunch itself in the market. And so we've had a flurry of activity over the past several weeks where they're capturing new imagery, new videos. We've used local models. We've brought in models from overseas. We've used local talent in terms of photography and videography. We've also brought in people from overseas. I'm particularly proud, members of the press, to say that our own Casey Jeffers, who is now a world-renowned photographer based in New York, that he would have come down and would have worked with us on this project. And so I say thank you to Casey and kudos to the Nevis Tourism Authority, which continues to do the necessary to ensure that Nevis is out there.
Premier Brantley also gave other updates from the Nevis Tourism Authority.
We have had some familiarization trips to Nevis. We had trips from the UK, from a TTG journalist. We've had yet a second FAM trip where key travel agents from the UK would have visited. And the TTG is a travel trade gazette, one of the UK's leading travel trade publications. They are doing an article in Nevis, which we hope to see soon. And then British Airways would also have done a FAM trip here. We welcomed a group of travel professionals hosted by British Airways. This initiative is aimed to enhance awareness and foster partnerships to boost tourism from the UK market. I also want to thank Candy Carter, whom we've appointed to the honorific position as our diversity ambassador. She recently visited Nevis, and she was here, of course, to promote the island further. We did quite a bit of filming. Her efforts has already resulted in substantially new visitors coming to the island. We are now seeing an uptick in African-American athletes, celebrities, and individuals who are interested in Nevis and are learning about Nevis through this relationship with Ambassador Carter. And so we thank her for her role. She has continued to highlight Nevis as an inclusive and diverse travel haven, and we continue to appeal to the African-American market, that affluent African-American market. We feel that we are very much in that wheelhouse where we're encouraging them to visit the island of Nevis and to stay here. We have all that they're looking for: fishing, golf, beautiful restaurants, beautiful scenery, and bespoke accommodation.
The Nevis Tourism Authority promotes the destination as an island famed for its boundless beauty. It is a unique gem because of its welcoming people, easygoing nature, and unique experiences. The Department of Community Development is inviting persons to register for its agro-processing workshop, which will commence in January. Deputy Director Denise Smithen explains.
And this will be held from Tuesday, January 21st to Thursday, February 27, 2025. Originally, it was slated to be held in November, but due to unforeseen circumstances, we decided to push it until next year. Classes will be held on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 5 to 7 p.m. The registration's deadline is Tuesday, January 10th. So currently we are accepting applications. So if you're interested in this workshop, you can feel free to sign up. The facilitator for this workshop will be Mrs. Ermaine Hendrickson of Val's Delight. She is a very experienced agro-processor, and as a matter of fact, she was the patron for this year's Department of Agriculture's Exposition and Food Fair.
Ermaine Hendrickson has been a commercial agro-processor since 2003 after successfully completing training at the Caribbean Industrial Research Institute in Trinidad.
And so we are hoping that our participants will gain knowledge and experience in agro-processing and utilize the skills that they learn to perhaps become their own, become entrepreneurs or open their own small businesses. And we're hoping that they can use this opportunity to learn and grow and enhance food security on the island of Nevis. The registration fee is only $50, and this will also cover raw materials and the stuff that are necessary for this workshop. And so At this workshop, you can expect to learn how to make concentrate, jams, jellies, and drinks from various fruit, such as the passion fruit, guava, and anything that we have available around that time. And so we are encouraging those who are interested to reach out to the Department of Community Development, or you can stop by at our office and sign up for the agro-processing workshop.
For more information or to register, contact the Department of Community Development at 469-5521, extension 2184 or 2185. Still to come?
Let's talk about Culturama. Too early? No, it's not too early. November, we're talking about Culturama.
We'll give you the details after this break.
The people of Nevis have long remained connected to the gifts nature has bestowed. As an ambassador of this majestic island, it is my duty to encourage my people to nurture, preserve, and protect what makes us unique as a people and strong as a country.
This one is dedicated to my lovely little island.
Welcome back. The Nevis Island Administration's Ministry of Health invites eligible persons to apply for the post of psychiatrist. The ministry is searching for a qualified and experienced individual to fill the position of psychiatrist at the Behavioral Health and Wellness Center. The individual will be responsible for the diagnosis, treatment, and prevention of mental, emotional, and behavioral disorders, as well as assessing the mental and physical aspects of psychological conditions. Job requirements include a medical degree from an accredited medical school and the completion of an approved psychiatric residency with 3 to 5 years of work experience, a valid board certification in psychiatry, and a medical license issued by the St. Kitts and Nevis Medical Board. Applicants should forward their letters of interest, curriculum vitae, certificates of qualifications, and a completed employment application form to Shalisa Martin Clark, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Health, Nevis Island Administration, Administration Building, Charlestown, or send their applications via email to shalisa.martin@niagovkn.com and min.health@niagovkn.com. The application deadline is November 29th, 2024. For more information, call 869-469-5521, extension 6491 or 6492. The Culturama Secretariat is currently accepting entries for the Culturama 51 slogan competition.
Slogans submitted for Culturama 51 should be short, original, creative, and catchy, no more than 8 to 10 words, to capture the true spirit of Nevis Culturama. All entries must be submitted to the Culturama Secretariat by Friday, November 29th. Alternative entries can be emailed to slogan@culturamanevis.com. Entries will not be accepted over the telephone. The winner will receive 2 complimentary passes for all Culturama 51 shows, a plaque, and a cash prize of $500. To date, we have received 66 entries, and we encourage persons who are still out there to submit entries. And a good thing is you're not limited to just one entry. So if you have different ideas in your head, you can submit as many entries as you like, and hopefully you can win that $500 and 2 complimentary tickets to all the shows being hosted by Culturama.
The Nevis Culturama Committee reserves the right to use the winning slogan during its planned extensive promotion of Culturama 51, celebrated from July 24th to August 5th, 2025. Meantime, the Culturama Secretariat is officially accepting registrations for the Culturama 51 senior pageants.
This includes the Miss Culture Show, Miss Culture Swimwear, and Mr. Cool contestants. Application forms can be collected at the Culturama Secretariat, located in the Philip St. Jean building adjacent to the Mordcross Prep School, or visit www.culturamanevis.com. Completed application forms should be returned to the Culturama Secretariat by December 30th, 2024.
That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing. I'm Donna Wilkinson Keynes.